Children, we are going to start the ninth function from the string class, that is index of. Its return value is integer, and you will be giving a string as the input. See what it is going to do. It returns the index within the string of the first occurrence of the specified string. Let us see one example. System.out.println little flower school dot index of L. See, this is your string. In this string, you can see capital L, this position, here also, here also. 3 places are there where you can see capital letter L. And in my definition, what I have given, the first occurrence of the specified from the character what you are giving, its first occurrence. That means this. I have given little flower school and I am searching the index of L. So index of L means its first occurrence where L occurs. That index position will be returned to you. So index position, you are knowing that it always starts from 0. So see, L is present at 0th position itself. That's why 0 will be returned. L is here and here also, but in this case the first occurrence will be returned. Next, see the next example. Little flower school dot index of Z. See, in this string, can you see any place where the letter Z is present? No. So if a letter, otherwise in the specified string, the letter what you have specified, if it is absent, then -1 will be returned. This is very, very important to note down. In the absence of a particular letter in the string, you will be getting always -1. So this is going to be very important for your programming. Next, another example, system.out.println little flower school dot index of O. See, in this, your string little flower school, in this we are going to search the index of O. So we start from here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9th position, the first letter, first occurrence of O is present. So 9 is returned. Now next function what you are going to see is last index of. See the return type int, and a string will be given as the input. See the definition. It returns the index within the string of the last occurrence of the specified string. System.out.println little flower school dot last index of L. See, in this string you can see L, this position, and this index position, and we are going to search the last index position of L, where L is present in this string as the last index position. So when you see in this string, you can see L is present here as the last index position. So you will be getting 19. Now another example, system.out.println little flower school dot last index of Z. In this string, can you see the letter Z present? No. In that case, as in the previous example, you will be getting -1. Now see the last example. Little flower school dot last index of T. See, in this, how many T's are present? Yes, there is 2 T's are present in the entire string, that is second and third position, and we are searching the last index of T. That means 3 will be returned. Next function what we are going to see is equals. The function is equals and its return type is Boolean. So equals is a function and its return type is Boolean. All those functions what we are going to discuss, it is from the class string. Let us see the definition what it is going to do. It compares the first string with the second and check whether they are identical or not. It's a case sensitive function. See here, I am reading it again. It's a case sensitive function. That means uppercase and lowercase letters will be treated differently. Now let us see what it is going to do with the example. System.out.println little dot equals little. So I am going to compare this string with this string. Both are equal or not. See, this is a case sensitive function. I told you this is case sensitive. That means first letter will be checked, L. Okay, then next will be checked. This is capital letter I and this is small letter I. So this is not matching. Is it matching? No. So this string is not equal. So false will be returned. Now system.out.println little dot equals little. In this case, you can see both the string, the first string and the second string both are equal. So you will be getting the answer returned as true. Now let us see how you can use this in a program. See, string 1 little, then string 2 flower, Boolean. I told you the return type is Boolean. That's why I have declared a variable here as Boolean type. Now Boolean S3, this is the variable name, is equal to S1 dot equals S2. We are checking this little and flower both are equal or not. Obviously it is not equal. So your answer will be stored in S3 and what will be that answer? False. Okay, false will be printed. Now the next function, equals ignore case. Equals ignore case. See, from the name itself, the string will be checked for the equality but ignoring the case. It's not a case sensitive function. Remember, it's not a case sensitive function, but its return type remains the same Boolean type. If the strings are equal, it will return true value. If the strings are not equal, then it will be returning false value. And remember, it's not a case sensitive function, but equal is a case sensitive function. Equal ignore case is not a case sensitive function. Okay, let us see the examples now. S1 little and S2 is little. See, there are certain letters. By the case, it is differing. So come to the example. S1, S2, two strings I have stored. Now I am going to compare it. Boolean S3 is equal to S1 dot equals ignore case S2. So I am checking S1 and S2 both are same or not. Here little is fully capital letter and here it is mixed case. But uppercase and lowercase letters, when we compare, the letters are same only. That's why the answer will be printed as true. This is also little, this is also little. Okay, so I am getting true because this is not a case sensitive function. It will check by ignoring the case. Next, system.out.println little dot equals ignore case little. Okay, this case also you will be getting what? True only. This method also can be used. So this is another method. This most probably we will be using there in the programming. Okay, so equals ignore case is over. Next we are going to see compare to. Compare to returns integer value. Look at the definition. Compares two string lexicographically. It not only checks the equality of two strings but also checks whether a string is bigger than or smaller than the other. Lexicographically means lengthwise and character wise. This function can be used for comparing two strings. This is a case sensitive function. Now let us see the examples. See, suppose I am giving both the strings equal. Then you will be getting 0. This is very important point. The string what we have given both are equal means you will be getting 0. It returns greater than 0 if string 1 is greater than string 2. This is also, all these 3 points are very important. And it returns less than 0 if string 1 is less than string 2. The particular ASCII characters will be, ASCII values will be compared. Now see the examples. System.out.println little dot compare to little. Okay, here every character will be compared. L, L, I, T, 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 then L, L, then E and E. So at the end all the characters are equal and length is also equal. So we can say the first string is equal to the second string. In that case, as per our definition, it will return 0. Now let us see another example. Here string s1 is equal to little, then string s2 is equal to little itself, but the cases are different. This is fully in uppercase and this is in mixed case. See, in s3 you have to store the answer in an integer variable, integer type, because the return type I have mentioned here is int. S equal to s1 dot compare to s2. So comparison will start. Okay, so L and L, both the letters are equal. I, this is capital letter and this is small letter. Then when a difference in the character, whenever it comes, then its ASCII value, its difference will be calculated. That means the ASCII value of capital letter I is 73. 73 minus this I is 105. So 73 minus 105, that means minus 32 you will get. This is very important. I am making it clear once again. What is our string? Little, and this is also little. Now in this case, when the characters are different, then character wise comparison will be done. First character will be compared with the second one, because S1, that is the first one, that's why this will be compared with this one. It's equal, that's why moving to the next. So the second one, that is capital letter I and small letter I will be compared. So there is a difference. One is capital and the other one is small. So comparison will be done, means its ASCII value, these two characters, its ASCII value will be compared now. So what is the ASCII value of I? this is 73. And what is the ASCII value of small letter I? 105. 105. Its difference 73 minus 105. Why 73 comes first? Because I am comparing this string with this one, that's why. So 73 is coming first. So 73 minus 105 means you will get minus 32. Next example, string S1 is equal to little and S2 is equal to little flower. I have not given any space in the between the string. So let us compare this. When we compare this string with this one, this string with this one, see this string, all the characters are present here. But in this string, there are how many characters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 characters. More it is present. Comparing with this string, in the second string, 6 more characters are present. That's why this first one, I am comparing the first one with the second one. So, first one is deficient of how many characters? 6. That's why minus 6 comes. Okay. So, the comparison will go on same. Okay. Since the characters are same, it's reaching here. Now, whatever the number of characters are extra, its number will be given as the difference. So this string is less than 6 characters when we comparing with this one. That's why minus 6 came. Now let us see another example. Little flower and little. S1 dot compared to S2. Okay. In this one, what we have done is just opposite. First string is the lengthy string, little flower. Second one is small. Now comparison is going on. Is there any difference in this character? No. This one? No. This one? No. And here the comparison. E and E? Yes. Both are same. Now here onwards, in this one there is no character, but here characters are present. So how many characters are present extra here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So when you compare this string with this one, lengthwise, which one is greater? This one. How many characters? 6 characters. That's why here it is. Okay. I think it is clear for you now. Let us see another example also. Little flower, this way I have written, and this is the second string. Now I am going to compare this one. Okay. Up to here there is no difference. You can see little and little all are same. And here flower. But the case is different. Case does not matter, but it will check how many characters are extra here. How many characters are extra here? 6 characters. That 6 will be returned. Okay. Now moving to the next one. This is int compared to ignore case. Int compared to ignore case. So the previous one, your function was compared to, and that also was returning integer value, and this is also returning integer value, but it's a modified version of compared to. It performs the same task by the ignoring the case. Only case will be ignored. All other things will be same. Case won't be considered. Compared to, it's a case sensitive function. Compared to ignore case, it's not a case sensitive function. From here itself it is very clear for you. Ignore case. That's why. Let us see one example over here. School dot compare to ignore case school. This is also school. This is also school. But here small letter S, but here capital letter S. The case is different, but school and school. I told you here it's ignore case compared to ignore case. That means the case will be ignored. By ignoring the case, you will be getting 0. Other rules remain same. Next, system.out.println abc dot compared to ignore case BCA. See ABC, BCA. A and here it is B. Then the ASCII code's difference will be calculated. A 65 minus 66. This is compared with this one, that's why 65 minus 66. What will be the answer? Minus 1. So minus 1 will be returned. Let us see another example. System.out.println ABC dot compared to ignore case ABC DEF. See, A will be compared. A capital, both are no problem. B and B, one is capital, other one is small, but it is ignore case, so case will be ignored. Going for the next one, C and C, case is different but it will be ignored. Now comes for the next one. So lengthwise there is a problem. Lengthwise this string is greater than this one. By how many characters? 3 characters. That's why minus 3 will be returned. This one is having 3 characters less than this one. That's why minus 3. Now system.out.println ABCDE compared to ignore case ABC. Look at here. This string is greater than this one. Okay. See ABC, ABC. No problem. Okay, whether here the cases are different, but it is ignore case, so it's not a problem. And coming over here, this string is greater than this one by how many letters or how many characters? 2. So 2 is returned over here. Okay. Next is our 15th function starts with. This method checks whether the string starts with a specified prefix. This method returns a boolean value true or false. Okay. See system.out.println little flower dot starts with little. Okay. So we are checking in this string little flower, is it starting with these letters, this string? So just look at here, little and little, both are starting with the same string. Okay, this is and this one, both are equal. So it start with the little flower is starting with the little. That's why it's returning a value true. It having a boolean return type, remember. Next, again println little flower dot start with LE. LE, we are checking whether this string is starting with the LE. See, L it is but not E. That's why you will be getting false as the return value over here. Look at false is returned. Now the third example, system.out.println little flower dot start with LI. We are checking whether this string is starting with the LI. Look at, is it starting with the LI? Yes, true. So this function can be used for checking a part of the string, otherwise a full string. Okay, so both it will be working. Now our 16th function, that is ends with. Okay, ends with. This method checks whether the string ends with a specified suffix. This method returns a boolean value true or false. See, return boolean value true or false. If the specified suffix is found at the end the string, then it will return true, else it return false. We are knowing from the previous discussion these all facts. Now previously we have checked whether it is starting with a particular string. Now we are going to check whether it is ending with a particular string or substring. System.out.println little flower dot ends with little. Checking this string is ending with these letters LITTLE. Is it ending with these letters? No. So false will be returned. Now next, little flower dot ends with ER. Is it ending with ER? Yes. So what will be returned? True will be returned. Now system dot out dot println little flower dot ends with flower. Is it ends with flower? Yes, it ends with the flower. That's why true will be returned. And remember, this is a case sensitive function. In place of this ER, if you are giving ER in small letter, then false will be returned. The 17th function, that is value of. You will be giving a string, and that string should be a number or digit. So let us see the definition. The value of function is used to convert a string into primitive data type. The string should be in the form of number or digits. Number or digits. See the example here. This is a small program I have written, and in order to show these functions how it will work, that's why I am starting from here only. A is equal to 10 into B is equal to integer dot value of. This is a wrapper class function, that's why it's not belongs to string class. It belongs to which class? Wrapper class. That's why integer is a wrapper class. Okay, so integer dot value of A means whatever you have given in A, that means I have stored 10, okay, as a string. See, I have stored in A 10, but it is stored as a string. Now this 10 will be converted into a digit and it will be stored in B. Value will be returned and that will be stored in B. Now when you print this answer plus B means 10 will be printed, but this 10, you have to remember this 10 is integer. But the original 10 what you have given was, what was the original one you have given? You have given this as what? A string. Its value will be stored there in B and that will be printed. This 10 can be used for calculation, but this 10 cannot be used for calculation. This is a string, but this is a number. So string will be converted to particular number. Okay. Now see another example over here. System.out.println integer dot value of 15. Okay, integer dot value, this directly I have used over here, value of 15. Then what you will get? Value of this 15. Then number you will be getting here. What is the number? 15. This is a string and this is 15 as a number. The same way you can store this number in a variable also. Now look at another one. Integer dot value of A. Double quotes I have given A. A is not a number. I told you here the input should be, your string should contain number, otherwise digits. Otherwise, if you are giving any character over here other than digits, then a number or digit other than that, whenever you give a character or any other thing over here, then an exception will be thrown and that exception will be number format exception. So an error message will be shown on your screen, the number format exception. That means the function what we are the function what is expecting and what you are given is not matching. That's a format difference is there. This is the last function for you. Value of, string value of. Here your input can be character, boolean, int, long, float, double. I have mentioned a few examples over here, but you can go with the character, boolean, int, long, float, double values. Okay. Now see, this method converts different type of values into string. The previous one, string is converted to number, and here what is going to do? Different types of values will be converted to string, just opposite to that. Let us see one example. X I have stored 15. What type of variable it is? Integer. Now string p is equal to string dot, this is the way how to give string dot value of x. That means the value of this particular string x, that will be stored in p as a string. This is a number and this will be converted to a string. So in p 15 will be stored, but it's in the form of a string. Okay, this cannot be used for calculation, but this can be used for calculation. So we have converted this integer to a string. Okay, is it clear for you? Now another example, system.out.println string dot value of 15.5f. See, I told you here you can go for any of these data types. I have given float here. Now 15.5 will be stored or returned. 15.5 only will be returned, but that 15.5 will be in the form of a string. Now value of a, if you give the value of a, then you are giving a character over here. What is this? A character. When you give a character, you will get that character, but it is string now, not as a character now. This is string, this is a character. So character will be converted to string. Next is the last example, value of a, okay, plus string dot value of true. Okay, true is boolean type. See the inputs, possible inputs types that you can give. Boolean type. True is boolean type, and this is character type. Its value, this is double quotes a you will get, and here double quotes true you will get. So string addition will be taking place. So in string addition, what you are going to get? A plus true. Without any space, the addition will take place, and as it is, it will add, and you will be getting the value as a true. So this is a string. Now we are going to see an example program to print the number of vowels present in a string. See this program. This is an input. A string will be input from here. Now the first statement what I have written is s.string. Means by mistake, if you have given any space from the beginning and end of the string, that will be removed, and that extra space will be removed, and the string will be stored to the same variable itself. So in S, our string is there, but after removing the extra space, if you have given, otherwise without any change, it will be saved. See the next statement. S dot to uppercase means the string that you have given here, that will be converted to uppercase, and it will be stored in the same variable itself. So S is equal to S dot to uppercase. Our present string will be converted to uppercase, and that will be stored in S itself. See the next statement. Int L is equal to S dot length. This is our new string. Its length will be calculated, and that will be stored in a variable called L. The function what we are using over here is length function. You know the return type of length function is int. So I have declared a variable type int and the length is stored in that particular variable. I have declared a variable over here, that is count, and it is initialized to 0. Now for every string program we will be running a loop. I have started a for loop over here and its index number is starting from 0. So I am running the loop from 0 to less than L. See, suppose my string is having a length 6. That means its index will start from 0 and the last index will be 5. That's why I am running the loop from 0 to less than the length. So it is very clear now, if you are having the length of the string as 10, then its index will start from 0 and last index will be 9. So 0 to 9 the loop will run. In this case, the length of the string is unknown because we are going to give the string here only. See, the next function what I have used is char c is equal to s dot caret I. The function used is caret I. It is used for extracting a particular character from the index position, given index position. So here the index position is I. So from the ith position I need the character. What is I here? Since we have started running the loop, the value of I is 0. So we are getting the character from the ith position. That means 0th position, and it will be stored in variable C. As soon as we are getting the character, we are checking whether it is a vowel or not. I have only checked A, E, I, O, U capital letters because I have converted my string to uppercase here. Otherwise, if I am not converting my string to uppercase, then I need to check it for lowercase letters also. In order to avoid that, I have converted my string to uppercase. I am checking whether the extracted character belongs to these characters. If it is so, I will increase a counter over here. This is the count variable, its value will be increased. Let us consider an example as number. Okay, you imagine your string is number. Okay, let us start with the number. S is equal to s dot trim. Now it will be converted to uppercase. Length is calculated. Number, see the length 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is the length. This variable is initialized to 0. Now 0 to 5 the loop will run because total length is 6. So 0 to 5 the loop will run. Now char c is equal to s dot caret I. Caret I means 0th position. What is the character? N. Now checking n is equal to a, false, or n is equal to e, all will be checked here. So n does not comes in this category. So counter won't be incremented. And loop will continue. I plus plus. What will be the next value of I? I becomes 1. Now c is equal to s dot caret 1. Caret 1 means this is the index position. There we are going to get another character. Which character will be extracted? U will be extracted. Now checking. U is equal to A? No. U is equal to E? No. U is equal to I? No. C means U is equal to O? No. And here U is equal to U. Yes, it is. So the counter variable will increase once. What is the value of count now? 1. Now coming over here, loop is going to continue. I plus plus. What is the value of I now? 2. That means 0, 1, 2. Okay, 2 is the value. Coming over here, s dot caret I means to second position, second index position, the character present is M. Now checking M, it is converted to uppercase, so capital letter M is equal to A, no, E, no, all these will be checked and you will be getting false. So counter won't be increased over here. Again the loop is continuing. The value of this loop will increment once, that means 3. Now char C is equal to s dot caret I means 3. Third position, which is the character present, B is present. B will be checked for this A, E, I, O, U, and you will get false as the answer here. So there won't be any increment in the counter. Again coming to the next value over here, I plus plus, that becomes 4. Now char C is equal to s dot caret 4. Caret 4 means E is extracted. Now checking, E belongs to this category? Yes, this is true over here. So counter variable will be incremented. Now what is the new value of this count? 2. Coming over here, again I plus plus. I plus plus means this is 5. Okay. Now caret 5. Caret 5 means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. R will be extracted. Now R will be checked for this A, E, I, O, U. And you are getting it false over here. So counter won't be incremented. Coming over here, the loop is continuing, I plus plus. This becomes 6. Now the value of this I, that means 6 less than L. 6 less than L, that becomes false and loop will be terminated and output will be printed total vowels present, that is present in the count. How many times this count incremented? 2 times, that will be printed. For example, here another example is given, Little Flower School. In this Little Flower School, you can see the total number of vowels present is 6. See, I, E, O, E, double O. So total it becomes 6. That is the way of working the program. So you need to use many functions. We have used trim, uppercase, length and caret. So these many functions we have used. See, this is only an example to show how you are going to use the functions what we have learned just now. More programs you will be getting very soon. That is all about the string functions, and we are going to upload programs related with the string soon. At least 2 or 3 times you need to watch this video, then only you can understand the function. Take care of yourself. Bye.